Say hi to everyone. Hello. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back to another video. I'm Derek from Simnett Nutrition, and in this video today I'm going to bring you along for an average day and show you what I do and what I eat in a day as a plant-based lifter. So the idea with these videos is to give you some ideas on different plant-based meals that you can eat at home yourself. My whole goal here is to show people that you don't have to eat meat in order to build muscle. You can enjoy your meals if you're vegan. You can make delicious, creative, colorful meals, and they can be high in protein and they can support anything that you want to do. So that's my goal with this whole channel, and I can't wait to bring you guys along today and show you what I eat. So I've actually just finished up a pull day, and I didn't do it all here in my backyard. I was actually at the gym earlier this morning, and that's all I've done today is I woke up, I had a whole bunch of water. I always make sure I hydrate first thing in the morning, and then I got to the gym, hammered some pre-workout, and smashed through that workout. So of course, being a pull day, I'm focusing mostly on my back and biceps, so that means lots of pull-ups, which I absolutely love, and some curls and different rows and things like that. So I'm actually just in the backyard right now waiting for part of my meal, my breakfast, to finish. So I'm gonna go in there and show you what I'm having right now. It is insanely high in protein. I don't always eat this much protein in one meal, but you're gonna be blown away. All right, are these done? Yeah, so what I've done to start this is to chop up this soy-free tofu into strips. This stuff is incredible. It's like 64 grams of protein in a pack, very little fat. It tastes great. It's just like tofu, but it's not made from soy. It's actually made from fava beans. So I just tossed it in a little bit of this Creole dirt seasoning and then fired that in the air fryer. So now that's all done, I'm just going to actually make some wraps out of this. And just to add, like, I definitely don't need more protein than what's there, but just to add more protein, we found these bee-free, high-protein tortilla wraps the other day at Costco, and they are 11 grams each. So if I have 2 wraps, all that soy-free tofu, 86 grams of protein. That's probably enough for the whole day. Anyways, yeah, let's go. People say you can't get enough protein on a plant-based diet. This is crazy. 84 grams in one meal? And that's in like under 500 calories. It's insane. So I'm gonna throw the wraps together. This is not gourmet, nothing too fancy. I'm just gonna start with some yellow bell pepper, some raw red onion, the soy-free tofu, some pico de gallo, and topped with some cilantro. Look at that. 84 grams of protein right there. Yeah, this stuff is so good. I think this tofu actually crisps up a little bit better than regular tofu does. So flavorful. That Creole dirt seasoning is so good, especially with the salsa and then the fresh cilantro and the raw onion. Man, this is really nice. These wraps do tend to fall apart, but you know, considering they have 11 grams of protein in it, good for gluten-free people and everything too, they're definitely not too bad. So this is actually a pretty low carb meal, and that's unusual for me, but especially unusual after a workout. Usually I like to have a fairly high carb meal after my workout with some protein as well, but this almost has no carbs in it. I was going to add rice to it, but being the smart thinker that I am, I actually left this white rice out overnight that I was planning to have in here. It was just sitting on the counter, so that is off limits. You don't want to eat white rice after it's been sitting out. But what I am gonna do is eat these, and I'm gonna have a banana either with it or afterwards to kind of help replenish the sugars. So anyways, this is delicious. It's falling all over the place, but man, is it ever good. So we're actually on our way right now to get some exercise, but not for ourselves. I mean, we'll be getting some, but for somebody else. Show you who we're going to meet in just a second. So who's this?
This is Buddy, my parents' dog, and I've been walking him this week, just helping out. And Derek came today. What a treat!
Yeah, I figured it might be good for some extra exercise for me. You know, burn a couple extra calories, get out here. The weather's been sort of nice lately. It's nice that it's like warmer and not in the middle of winter, but man, it's like pretty overcast. Mm-hmm. Oh, do we need this? What is this? Oh, what are these? These are like some sort of flower. Do you see them? Look. No way. Cherries. We'll just take a couple because this is clearly on someone's property. However, technically right here we're good. Oh, those are like legit cherries.
I want another one.
Just one. And then okay, well, let's go. We gotta take off because there's like another cherry tree. These are like kind of small cherries.
These are the Morello ones.
Oh, don't mind if I do. You get the sour one.
It's so sour.
Yeah, it's tart. It's like astringent. Woo!
Medicinal.
So this house actually has some pet ducks. Come here, what if I got something for you? Whoa, you got a lot to say. So what is this, Crystal?
This is a book library. I think the whole idea is that you bring a book and then you can take a book.
Whoa, look at this one's got to be so old. Like, look at those stickers. Oh, just a little light reading. Oh my God, look at this. Meatless cooking. What are the chances? It's like old school. Crack it open. Let's see what they got.
1997. It's not even that old.
It doesn't feel like that long ago. Oh my gosh, so sweet. So while we're just out here walking, I thought I'd tell you about this exercise that I've been doing in the gym lately. I did it today and it feels so good. And it's a pulling movement and I'm not sure what it's called. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you know. It's like the combination of a row and a lat pull down. And what makes it extra special is these handles that I'm using. So they're kind of like these straps. They're really good for lat pullovers, but they're also really good for this. And you kind of put your hand up through them and then grab it like this. So you're not actually like really grabbing with your grip strength. It's just kind of holding onto your wrists. And this way you can really focus on the squeeze and pulling your elbows back and just really contracting the back. And then another cool thing about this movement is the angle that it's at. So you can see I'm not pulling straight down like with a pull up or a lat pull down, but I'm also not pulling straight horizontally either like a row. It's kind of diagonal. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a pretty unique movement and it feels really good and it's a really nice way to switch up your usual pull days. All right, so it's that time of day where I get a little bit hungry. I'm looking for some energy, but I don't want to have a full meal because dinner's close. And I don't want to have a coffee. It's too late in the day for that. It is an absolutely perfect time to have a smoothie. And you know what? I'm going to get so crazy with it today. I'm going to have some frozen blueberries and banana together. So I'm sure you guys who watch this channel are up on all the latest science and you know what I'm talking about. But there was that study that came out that said if you combine bananas with your berry smoothies, you're going to absorb 84% less of the antioxidants from the berries because of a certain enzyme that is in bananas. In my mind, I like to think a little bit more positively and say, rather than I'm not absorbing 84% of the antioxidants, I am getting 16% more antioxidants than if I were to have a smoothie without any berries in it at all. So yes, if you want to maximize the antioxidant absorption from your berries, either have them on their own or have them with a fruit that is low in polyphenol oxidase. And that's just the kind of enzyme that turns stuff brown, like bananas, for instance, and apples and stuff like that. And mangoes are actually really low in that enzyme. So if you want to avoid that, have mango with your smoothie. And I'm also having some vanilla protein powder here. I'm actually I'm just gonna have one scoop. I don't think I need any more than one scoop today. I've already had so much protein. Some creatine, also from Veg Nutrition. So yeah, this is why I love smoothies. You get a good amount of protein in you get the fruits and the berries and everything like that, some antioxidants, and you can just keep throwing stuff in there. Like I've got some kale right here that I need to eat up. Throw a little bit of kale in there, why not? You can throw some herbs in there as well. Yeah, let's see what we got. We got some cinnamon, so I don't think that's an herb. I think that's more of a spice, but fire a little of that in there too. And then some soy milk. I usually use water, but we have this big thing of soy milk, so I'm gonna use that. Ooh, look at the color of that. It is beautiful. Vanilla, berries, banana is a match made in heaven. So I've got about 25 grams of protein in here, and then if you add that to the 86 grams I already have today, that's like 111 grams or something of protein already today, and I haven't even had dinner yet. Anyways, I'm gonna drink this. I've got some like tidying up and stuff to do around the yard, so I'm gonna do that, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's looking a little bit gray. Keeps on threatening that it's gonna rain, but only a couple sprinkles, so maybe I'll get out there and do something active later on. I'm not too sure, but I'll definitely be making dinner in a little while. All right, so I'm back in the kitchen getting ready for dinner here, and I didn't end up doing anything. I just kind of got working, did some stuff around the house, and it looked like it was gonna rain, still does. But I was bummed. I wanted to get out and have an adventure, like go out on my bike or, you know, go visit some waterfall or river or something like that somewhere, and obviously bring you guys along because I know how much you love seeing the nature around me, but it just didn't happen today. However, there's lots of nice weather coming, so I'm gonna be going on lots of adventures for the rest of the summer and definitely bring you guys along. Anyways, I've been busy chopping some stuff and getting this ready for dinner. So I didn't really know what I was gonna have today. I was kind of looking in the fridge, looking in the cupboard, looking in other cupboards, and like, you know, you get those days where you just like don't have much creativity. Well, that was kind of today. And what I do when this happens is I just start pulling stuff out of the fridge that I kind of need to eat. And then I just kind of like start chopping stuff up really small and make a bit of like a stir fry. And it always comes together really well. So here's what I had today. I started with some bell peppers, some red onion, also pulled out some frozen green peas, chickpeas. I've got some vegan pepperoni here from this company called Gusta. It's really good. So I'm just gonna chop this up nice and small. I've got a half a block of tofu as well. This is just to add some more protein to the meal, and then some kale. So nothing too crazy or exciting, but I am gonna make it taste delicious. We'll add some spices and stuff as it cooks, but I'm gonna throw this into the saute pan right now. All right, so we got all that in there, and I'm gonna take a second to show you guys something really cool because I love this cutting board. As you know, you've seen me use it a whole bunch, and it was actually given to me by a subscriber, by a viewer, one of you guys. And on the bottom is something really cool that I've never seen on another cutting board. Check it out. So it's called Organite. People use it to help with like energies, to balance energies in a room and to like bring up the vibrations and that sort of stuff. And I just think it's really cool. So like it's copper, there's I think like amethyst or quartz, some sort of gemstones that are in a resin. I just thought I would show you and I thought it was really neat. So this needs some seasoning and I'm getting kind of like pizza vibes from it, just from the onion and the bell pepper and the pepperoni. So I'm gonna keep going with that and I'm gonna add some garlic powder, some onion powder, some Italian seasoning, and some more Italian seasoning, this aglio olio garlicky and spicy seasoning blend. All right, so here it is, but I definitely need some salad dressing for this salad, so let's make something quickly. So mason jar, some water, some tahini. Don't worry, this isn't all for this meal. This is why I'm making it in a mason jar, because then you can just like shake it up and then use what you need, put a lid on it, fire it back in the fridge. Some of this Green Goddess seasoning from Trader Joe's. This stuff is so good. You can make up your own spices, obviously, to put in here, but man, they've nailed this seasoning mix. Some spicy brown mustard. So when you add mustard to a dressing like this that has some fat, like the tahini, and then some water in it, the mustard acts as an emulsifier and helps to keep everything all mixed together so that it doesn't separate. And then just a touch of maple syrup just to take that bitter edge off of the tahini. All right, so it's definitely a little bit thin. I'm gonna add some more tahini, but let's taste it first. Oh, it's so nice. I love that. Good, but it's missing something. Ooh, tang. How did I forget that? You guys know the three main components of a good dressing or sauce is usually salty, something sweet, and something tangy, something like vinegar or lemon. That is perfect. I'm like Goldilocks with sauces. I'm like, not quite sweet enough, not quite tangy enough, not salty enough, but nailed it. And look how much sauce or dressing that I have for the next few days, a week, who knows? All right, so it sure smells good in here. Let me taste it and I'll let you know how it is. Wow, that Gusta pepperoni is so good. So that little mix that I made is so tasty. The Italian seasoning just like brings it all together. And I love how everything is cut up so small. It's like so easy to eat, but having it cut up small like that, the seasoning that you put on the food, it like covers so much more surface area, so you get so much more flavor. And then of course, the salad is gonna be amazing because I just made the most incredible dressing for it. Yeah, that salad is so good. I've added like some dried and sweetened cranberries to it. And I love adding something a little sweet to my salads, like a little bit of chopped date or like some raisins, some really small, like finely sliced apple. So good. Anyways, so this is my dinner. This is probably the last thing that I'm gonna eat today because I've eaten quite a bit today. Obviously got a ton of protein. I mean, what do you think is here? All right, so I don't know exactly how much protein is in here, but there's gotta be at least 20 or 25 grams of protein. So for the whole day, that means it's like, we're somewhere between like 130 and 140 grams of protein. And I haven't even counted like all the other stuff as well, like the chickpeas, the peas, the other stuff that I put in my smoothie, all that. So we're probably at like 150 grams of protein for the day, if not more. All right, so I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoy bringing you guys along, showing you a little glimpse into my life, sharing the delicious food with you, showing you my workouts. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of my day, what you thought of the meals. Thank you so much for watching. Much love from me. Subscribe and like the video, and I will see you soon with another one. Bye-bye. If you want to make your healthy meals taste even better, check out my latest recipe ebook, Easy Vegan Dressings and Sauces. There's 35 amazing oil-free recipes in there that are sure to transform any meal. There's a link in the description box down below.